Salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, BrainBoy20. Where we last left off, we had nearly died to the Baron, and lost one of our premier soldiers as a result to the Baron. Little did you know that the Baron had 3 freaking turns. That's never not going to make me mad. And he's probably going to be at full health too the next time we come back. Kill me. Ooh. Oh. Defeat the Shrieker to recover 8 of your lost trinkets. I didn't know that this was a thing. So we pop in and fight the Shrieker immediately, who does a lot of stuns. So I'm going to actually... You know what? We're doing it. I want those trinkets back. And I want them back now. We got gold. We got stuff. Healing is not as important. Damage is. We'll still have a battlefield bandage so we could spot heal someone off of death's door. But Berenger, welcome. Sordival, you'll take 3rd rank. Let's see here. Altar, you're slow, but you hit hard. I don't know what I want to do with you. Because we fight the Shrieker immediately upon entering, if I'm not mistaken. Nod, you'll be welcomed. Oh, I wish I could make you drink the blood now. Question is, do we have blood? Anyway, and that, and then Rambacourt. Let's look at someone else who could sit in the 2nd row that is better, and that's actually probably Lilith, because Lilith can at least buff/heal herself. You know what, I'll take Altard because it's going to be a little bit less money. Who's faster? Who is faster is what this is going to come down to. Right. So, we're going to ignore the fact that that exists, and we'll take Altard instead. That is our party as a whole. Now, first things first, do any of you guys need to upgrade your skills? No? Okay, so no. No. Wait. Technically, yes, Blind Fire needs to be upgraded, but I'd actually like to replace Blind Fire with something else. Rallying Flare. Take that to maximum. I might just do the Blind Fire, because on the Shrieker it shouldn't matter. So, welcome to the full party ranks. Sort of all... You don't need Cry Havoc. You really don't. Lilith, since you're joining... Oh, goodness me, we're gonna have to spend a lot of money. We'll buff everything and then get you your armor improvements, because the health and the dodge base are basically a necessity, and then we're gonna start playing Havoc with how much money we've still got. So we'll sort this by class restriction, figure out what needs to be sold. Who are we never going to use doubles of? Right, we don't have anything of that sort. Although going to, once again, the Shrieker is you pop in and fight immediately. So this doesn't matter. If I'm not mistaken. I hope I'm not. So, who am I sending in? Berenger, you're back row. If you are in fact back row, we will give you the Prophet's Eye. Speed, accuracy, and stress. Well, in the back. And I'll even give you the Bullseye, so you have even higher base crit. Oh no, your dodge is at a minus. You're probably going to get hit anyway. Lilith. Lilith, my good friend. Welcome to the ranks of the Murder Hobos. Oh, I don't remember, did the Shrieker deal with light or not? That stress is not... Okay, that's not really needed. I think the Shrieker counts as a beast. Oh, I can get another Molted Tail Feather. I think I can, at least. I'm going to get... Because I think it's not going to be size 1. Do we have anyone who marks? I don't think Berenger marks. What's your skills? Ignore me! I know my own team. So we'll do this for our damage bonus. Our accuracy bonus, and we'll instead take a slight stress increase for 15 dodge, just to make it so we have to care a little bit less about what hits you. Altard, I need to fix your speed. Take this. It's dangerous to go alone without accuracy, or that'll give you 25% stress. But the damage remains minimal and you gain protection. What are your skills? You have withstand. You know, no, because you don't stun. We'll just deal with this. We want to DPS him down as fast as possible, so we'll just do our best to do so. Plus with his dodge dropping, we shouldn't care that much about trying to actually hit our targets. No damage versus the unholy sort of all. Welcome. You'll get stun resist and additional dodge chance, and then we'll toss in a Dismal Head? No. We'll actively make you go first. Alright. That's everyone. I'm gonna embark. We'll see if we just immediately go and fight the Shrieker. You cannot retreat from this quest. Are you sure you still want to proceed? Yes. Okay, so we do buy stuff. Alright, well, what do I want to sell? The useless garbage that we have no need of ever because it's all useless compared to our current stuff. I mean, it's short. We start off with a fair amount of food to begin with, so we'll just modify this accordingly. No one needs the blood. We'll keep our torchlight up. 2 shovels. And I don't remember if it does bleed or not. You see how long it's been since I fought the Shrieker. If all this goes to waste, then all it goes to waste. Let's go. 8 trinkets is nice. Survivor of this encounter is sometimes rewarded with unique quirks. Well, interesting. Alright. Well, let's hope that this is not immediate. You shouldn't have fought the Shrieker. It very well might be. Yep, it was an immediate Shrieker fight. I'm stupid. Nice pecking order, mind you. Well, we might as well try and kill it, but considering it's near impossible to hit under normal circumstances, you have a target, ability, but that's protection. You don't have protection, so we're gonna try to hound... No. Dog treats for buff. Hounds Harry. Wow, you do not like Berenger. That's fine. We actually were smart and got a bandage and got bandages to fix this. You should not be able to dodge the marking. Altard, try to take some hits, will you? Good. Thank you. I needed to get this mark off so at least she can deal her full breadth of damage. Hey, this person's marked. Can you actually hit him? No? Then you'll get hit instead. I swear, it's as if the mark does nothing. Alright, there's gonna be a regurgitate on Berenger.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Thank you! He's the one that's supposed to get hit here. No one else. I want to actually have the crit go off, but it's not happening. I'm still gonna mark to try to make sure that the dodge chance is brought down so we don't miss. Oh, please don't move! Please don't move! Don't run away! Okay, good. We are killing you, and you cannot stop me.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
10 out of 10. Worth it.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Right. Oh, we're good. That was fast. Once again, I spent a lot of useless money there, but I had completely forgotten how the Shrieker fight went. Everything that we've lost has been gloriously returned to us. I'm still horribly disappointed in myself for forgetting, because it was just a lot of wasted money. Lilith, welcome to the max level. Fear of the Unholy, balanced. That's actually kind of useful for you. Ruins Tactician over Cove Adventurer, but you have the runs. Corvid's Grace. 6 dodge, move resist. Okay. So, Berenger, I need to send you to go and fix yourself.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
The night seems to be rallying against the evil energies that cloak the region, finding its way into the deepest recesses and providing a fleeting advantage to the active militia. Thirsting for blood, control their urges, thirsting, come down from bloodlust, come down. Drank a vial of blood and slated their thirst. This is going to be painful. Well, we have very little cash to begin with, so we're going to do a maxed out run. Vox, I'm sorry, but you are going to get dismissed. I want to dismiss you. Get rid of the Crimson Curse.
Another soul battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
You know, I'll get an abomination. It's been quite some time.
Tortured and reclusive. This man is more dangerous than he seems.
And I'm going to do a low torchlight run. What are your skills? You got all of them. Right, that's how the abomination worked. You're good. You're good. So let us do a no torchlight run. Give these people some time to rest, shall we? Short Book of Intuition. Interesting trinket. I don't really care much for anything else. So we will drag ourselves on a low-level run, purely because I also want to get a few more vials of blood if I can afford it. However, how much for the Sanguine Vinters? Didn't mean to go all the way to that end. Way too much. So one of the problems of this, having most of my high-level party have the Crimson Curse, is that I actually did a little bit of research on the side, and learned a few horrific things about it, such as the Crimson Curse can just kill you if you don't have blood. Will you work alongside it? Of course not. Well, thank you to the both of you. Who are you people, and how can I assist you? You do not want your early area skills. You'll get the back row skills, and you can survive off of this garbage. Bonnell, join the crew. Let's equip you all with something. Dodge and speed, minus 10% range skills, but you're primarily ranged, correct? Yes, so let us not reduce that damage any further. I mean, we got all our stuff back. So, what can I say? Sort by class restrictions, so we have all this stuff in the right spot. With all our stuff returned to us, I'll actually take the scouting chance buff so I can get a higher chance of actually getting useful garbage. I don't want Wilbur's flag. I will instead take... This is a no-light torch run. I want you to be able to shank some people. Dismas's head? It's plus 30% stress. I might just get rid of you, though. When all's said and done, because I don't want to afford trying to purchase you again. Danvers being my only flagellant, we'll head on in. Now, I learned that he actually apparently has a very unique... You basically want him to get max stress immediately, so what we're going to do here is we're going to give him Dismas's head, because we don't care as much about him, and we'll give him the better healing received and more move resistance, because we don't want him moving from the front ever. Take our lovely Junia's head, because I think you're both good healers. Yes, you're both decent healers. Oh wait, Mercer, get in there. You will instead get Junia's head. And Arya Box, because you'll be our mainline healer. You'll instead get Overture and... not Ancestral's Coat. The Ancestor's Scroll, so you'll both be good at healing to some degree. And our good, lovely friend Bonnell, I still need to find some damage boost for you. We're not going to be fighting we're not going to be fighting size 2 opponents. And we could take all this on him and basically make it so it's really hard to get surprised. This I can agree with. Let's go. Provision. The only thing we need here... Ah, you think you need that food. Keys, key and a shovel. Sure, you know what? We'll actually take it this way. We'll ship it like this. This is a no torchlight run. Not as good as usual, but still... Not as good as usual because you no longer get the crit buffs, but still not bad.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Well, down we go.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
By the gods light and dark, I hope this liquid has some kick. Excellent. Wait. No, I don't have any type of healing stuff, because I wish these Vestals would give holy water. That would have been nice. Oh, joy. We're probably going to get more Crimson Curse on us. Only thing I could hope for is the illumination helps, because I've realized that you can now turn off the light partway through. We'll focus fire on this sycophant. On these two sycophants, actually. I kind of want to make sure that they'll end up dead. Alright, so you're gonna die guaranteed. Dazzling Light or Judgment. There we go. The sycophants don't have a chance.
Sedated.
At least most of this is to prevent the Crimson Curse as much as I can. Danvers probably will get it, though, from gathering the blood, or Bonnell. Well, Bonnell, you're now gotten rid of. Congratulations.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold. Decimated.
Well, Danvers, I can't really say I despise you. You, in fact, are doing quite well. Sure, we'll just start doing party heals. And this doesn't boost Torchlight. I actually just kind of want Dazzling Light to go off, because if you get stunned, we don't have to worry about getting any more Crimson... too late. This is gonna be bye-bye Danvers? Bye-bye Danvers.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
What I was saying before is I had learned that in order to remove the Crimson Curse...
Seize this momentum. Push
you
on
need to kill
the task's end.
You need to kill the Baron. I think, personally, that that is BS of the highest order. That is the first way to remove the Crimson Curse. And that you should just be able to remove it to begin with. Let us not take a look at those profane scripts, as these gentlemen are just not worth the effort. And we're not going to be trying to bring them back, considering our string of defeats. I just want to make sure that they don't lose any of their garbage they have on them. Alright, let's try to kill the gatekeeper. Good, he dies. Divine Grace? Your Grace? Sure, we'll actually do an open vein on this sycophant. It won't kill it.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
But maybe if she gets an action, we might be able to put it in a position where it'll guaranteed die. The only reason we'll keep these people around is that they will not suffer the Crimson Curse nearly as heavily.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
You know what? Oh, you can't heal yourself. No, but you can heal others. Alright. So, we're just gonna do it on you. Acceptable. See, I'd hoped we might be able to actually keep these people, but the Crimson Curse is just too painful to deal with.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Ouch.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
I know I'm turning off the light in between each and every single action, but these people should die
As the
now.
fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
You know what? Let's do a small burst heal on you.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Well, we got ourselves one more chance to try and kill the Baron
If
and clear
only
the Crimson
treasure could
Curse.
staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Which, by the way, how does it work? Does it work like the Queen zombies from the Queen flies from Dead Rising, where you break it and all the other maggots simultaneously die and commit suicide because, oh goodness, our Queen is dead, whatever wish shall we do? I don't know. By the way, this person's supposed to take, what, 20% increased stress damage? They've just refused to target it. Oh my god. Well, we're gonna try to kill this sycophant. We're gonna fail, but we're gonna try. So you're gonna try and stun this sycophant down here. Just try to make sure it doesn't take an action. And then we're just gonna hope that this one dies, which it does. It does. Don't mind. Like, that I do not mind. It's just all the others that are gonna take their actions.
Death by inches.
Yes, but anyone who gets the Crimson Curse on this mission, we're probably going to just delete. Because I just cannot manage this many Crimson Curses at this point. I'd hoped it wouldn't get a full heal off of it, but I can see that I was horribly mistaken.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
You know what? We'll try to stun the Supplicant. What is the stun chance of that skill? Is it really that bad? Held up. No, it's fairly high. These guys... Right, you just have 150 stun resist.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
I do love the fact that our narrator friend just seems to be narrating about the darkness, the darkness, the darkness. You'd think he was in some form of Dark Horse comic, wouldn't you? And that is my other recording just finished rendering.
Them all.
Or that had just finished rendering. Excellent! Yep. Well, admittedly, we still have one Vestal who might survive. But so far, the purgings seem complete.
Maintain the offensive.
Also, just don't try to tell me that the squealing is not annoying. That's supposed to give off a spooky atmosphere, but all it's making me do is just hate these people a little bit more. Okay, good. We actually have a way to go around. I was moderately afraid of what we might encounter. But thankfully that doesn't seem to be... It doesn't seem that we're going to encounter any more obstacles other than that one. And we just get a bunch of curios, hopefully getting up ourselves a bunch of loot, so our bunches of bunches can actually come back together, and maybe, just maybe, we could pull something out of this mess. Sadly, our key has basically gone to waste, but, well, you can't hope for everything.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
There are so many of these infested bastards just running about. I see why this DLC is kind of met with a little bit of annoyance and controversy. Alright, well, of course, you're gonna get it resolve tested. So what, you're going bye-bye anyway.
The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
If you can cause that sycophant to bleed, that would actually be much appreciated.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Thank you. Party heal. The devil warned me of you. Their eyes, they know all that I know. Well, I guess this means that we're gonna get to Danvers soon. Illumination just does nothing, so we're just gonna keep double healing. I'm halfway tempted to actually actively try one of the strategies shown in one of the other videos that I've seen of Darkest Dungeon, which is, it was a video titled, "So Darkest Dungeon is Too Hard," in air quotes. And thinking about trying a point blank plus Plague Doctor setup where you open up with point blank that was damage boosted. It seems like it'd be fun. You know what? This is one of the cases where we'll actually proc Illumination. The bleed goes off on there, that one's dead. Now we only have to worry about the Supplicant, but that's not a problem. What is a problem is that they apparently refuse to target Danvers. In which case, oh well.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, so you're dead. We get the loot. Hopefully some blood's mixed in. And with the blood granted to us, we might be able to barely sustain ourselves.
This expedition at least promises success.
So this is the last one we should have to visit. We will continue adventuring though, because I actually do want to go through that last battle, turn around. We have no holy water for this place, so we will head on down south and hope that this battle at least has something else good for us. Another invitation. You know, we might actually need that invitation. If I could have hoped for that sycophant to be targeted first, I would gladly do so, but the gatekeeper is more important, and you missed. Oh good, the gatekeeper doesn't move. Sure.
Soothed. Sedated.
Admittedly, I know that's the wrong heal to use. I'm just... At this point, there's not much else to say. Like, 3/4 of this party is going to get rotated out by the end of this mission. Just because the end result is the cost will be too high to try to maintain them. Which, I should have been doing that from the very beginning. Everyone else is right. It's just, I like to hope and pray.
The ground quakes.
We'll just let our highwaymen take care of it and maybe kill one of these supplicants. Correction, we will kill one of these supplicants. Bonnell, I don't know whether or not to be disappointed in you. Can I stun it again? It resists. Yeah, if you're in the back, you might as well make yourself useful by healing. Oh, bye-bye, Mercer. Wow, I guessed that. It's as if it has an artificially boosted rate just to force you to get the Crimson Curse on literally your entire party. Who'd have thunk it? It probably doesn't actually have an artificially boosted rate or chance of infection. It's just, I'm assuming, because it seems to happen an awful lot. Alright, we'll turn this off. And we're just going to spend our time healing. The person who does not need stress healing
The wounds
will
of
get it
war
anyway.
can be healed, but never hidden.
You know what? I wouldn't even mind fighting the Fanatic at this point. I would not even mind. It would be a change of pace from fighting these bastards.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
We're just going to hit the ending of this door. I know that there's nothing else that's going to be in here, but we might as well for posterity's sake, and let us get out of this place.
The swine folk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
We even got some busts, which should eventually help us in trying to create the Sanguine Vinters to try to be a stopgag. Or we just hope that we can kill the Baron next time around, but we're prepared. We killed the Shrieker, got a bunch of our trinkets back. Hopefully no one just dies horrifically. They might just do so anyway. Welcome to level 3, guys. You're getting kicked out of club. Enjoy living with the Crimson Curse and the blood and whatever society that you belong to, for you will naturally be discarded and murdered off anyway.
Back across the Styx. Boatmen be damned.
Oh. It's right-click that allows us to see who they are. Thibust, I don't remember who you are. You're a level 4, you're okay. Cardust, stay dead. Well, Zarok, you died early. You died early as a champion, kid. In fact, I think you actually died in the Darkest Dungeon portion. We'll be pulling you back soon. As promised, unequip all trinkets. You get out of my face.
Slumped shoulders, wild eyes, and a stumbling gait. This one is no more good to us.
Danvers will be allowed to remain. He's the only one that's allowed to remain because he's of a unique class that we currently do not have. I know I violated that in the case of the Vestal because our Vestals keep dying, but we can always get another Vestal. So, the town event, Zarok, welcome.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
It's been quite some time since we had someone come back from beyond, but welcome back to us. One of our mighty champions, I think, fell within the bowels of the Darkest Dungeon itself. Ah, well. It'll be time to send you on some missions soon, but first things first, we have a much more terrible foe to go and deal with. But until then, hope you've all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy20 with Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon, and I'm signing off. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, or subscribe. It helps out a great deal. And I hope to see you all next time. Until then, beware the blood, and keep yourselves quarantined.